Hey everybody, Butch Hartman here. Welcome to Speech Bubble. And Guy Moon, my composer for all of my Nickelodeon shows, is going to score this intro. Go! I don't know. We might want to. I got some notes on that. Roll the theme music.
No. Wait, so how'd you go from box to composing? How'd you go from box to California?
So box to Butch Hartman. Where?
The B to B.
To Butch Hartman. Okay.
I'm kidding.
You want that path?
No, you're still in Wisconsin during all this.
Yes. So I attend a few music clinics in the summer at Madison, town where I was born. And I meet Jeff Haskell, who's the head of jazz department at the University of Arizona.
Here's the weird part, though. Guy Madison is the cowboy, and then you live in Madison.
Yeah, well, maybe there's something to that. But
shouldn't you have named one of your kids Madison at least in there? It's just very weird to me. It's all very strange.
We broke the chain.
I know. Go ahead. So you're Madison, Wisconsin still.
So this teacher lures me out to University of Arizona because he had just got the people to executives to purchase a recording studio that was a professional recording studio, and he put it down in the basement. So that was very attractive to me.
In Arizona.
In the School of Music.
You like things in basements?
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise,
write all this down, Jason, because when the police ask us later, we're going to have to give them some evidence. Yeah, go ahead. Don't worry. We're just writing over there.
Thank you. Good. So otherwise, I had just planned on playing hotels and rock and roll and touring and maybe
Sing
playing
us a song,
lounge or something like that. I was
man.
perfectly content. But I must admit, my mother did all the paperwork to get me into college, and she got me. They got me a scholarship there, so I went 4 years at the University of Arizona.
Don't you see they were trying to get rid of you? Get out of the house, please get out of here.
Yes, and it worked. It worked.
And it worked.
And I met two people there, a flute player and a songwriter, who moved to Los Angeles before I left. And it turns out that every job that I can think of that I've had, I got through the connections of those two students that became friends at college.
Really?
Yes.
Even
including you.
How did they? Did I know them or
no? Beth Teller, the flute player,
Yep.
was probably 2 years older than me. She moved out and got married and had an apartment. So when I moved out, after I was married to Jennifer, my dear love of my life.
Yes, that's right. Jenny Moon.
Shout out.
Her.
Of course, I came out. We didn't have a place to stay, so I called Beth, the flute player. I said, "Can we stay with you until we find a
Can we stay with you in the flutes?"
Yes.
And you went. Yes, you slept amongst the flutes.
Yes. So she was married to Robin Horn, who's Paul Horn's son. Paul Horn, the infamous flautist.
So Paul Horn plays a horn.
Yes.
This is so weird, dude. This is
all
weird,
the names.
dude.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Go ahead.
And so Robin, the drummer, asked me if I wanted to sit in on a gig he was playing. And I said, of course. I just said yes to everything.
Yep.
At that point, for 7 years, I said yes to everything.
Yep.
Any musical opportunity.
Yes.
So there.
You said yes to everything.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's why Guy has so many friends.
Hey, Jenny my wife was the main breadwinner for 2 years.
Really?
Well, I just tried to make a career in music.
How about that?
So yeah.
What did she do for a living?
She was a bookkeeper.
Oh, really?
At a major accounting firm.
Like an illegal bookkeeper, like on the street, like a bookie.
She
like
asked me not to go past that.
like horse races and things like that. Give mate to 5 on Cleveland. Yeah, got it.
So at this gig, I met Terry Waldman, who's a guitar player, and he overheard me talking that I was in need of an attorney just to look over a 1-page agreement. It was my first agreement ever, so I had no idea what to do. And I said, I need an attorney. And he said, well, why don't you call my guy I've used, Mike Morris. So Mike Morris works in Century City. He's with a attorney, a law firm. So he did a contract. It was great. Everything went smooth. Then a couple weeks later, he called me and said, hey, Guy, do you got a tape I can give my nephew as an editor over at Hanna-Barbera? And I said, well, I don't have a tape, but let me put one together real quick.
What was the editor's name?
I can't.
What was the last?
I can't remember that.
What was the last?
He was young though. He's probably 25. Mike Morris was the attorney.
That might have been when I was there. I had to be there. That's why
I think it probably was.
Yeah, in the mid '90s.
This would have been 92.
I was there.
93. Yeah.
I was there in '91, dude.
So whoever this editor was, thank you, gave that tape to Bodie Chandler.
Unbelievable.
And I got a call from Bodie, and he said,
Bodie very well, yeah.
this stuff is real rough, but I hear something in there that I think we can develop.
Bodie was a great guy. He was
He
like
was.
the elder statesman of the music thing. Because
was.
we were all young punk kids at Hanna-Barbera at the time, and he was like this guy who'd been there for years and ran like the music department.
He was the head of music,
Yeah.
music supervisor, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
I still trade Christmas cards with Bodie.
Do you really?
There you go.
Yeah, he's a great. And hi, Bodie, if you're watching.
Bodie's
Shout
great.
out
Thank
again.
you.
Well, so that's how you met. That's how you got into Hanna-Barbera and how we eventually probably met. And so,
Yeah.
isn't that wild?